Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our French orchards map. Maybe I should say French orchards and greenhouses map. Had to add a few greenhouses to see if we can get a little bit extra money. I did also add a little water thing down there. I was looking on the map. There's not any really good water pickup places near our farm. And I didn't really have to drive to the lake more in the middle of the farm every time. So I went ahead and put that down. Save up a little bit of back and forth. And we'll see if that works for us. But other than that, yeah, we're going to get the greenhouses going, I guess, as soon as we get some water in there. And we'll see if we can make a little bit of money off of that. Hopefully enough to supplement our... or just really just pay off the loan interest at this point. We don't have any leased equipment. So we just got to pay off the... well, other than the subsolar I'm about to return. We just got to pay off the loan interest. And if we can survive by paying off the loan interest, then I'll feel comfortable about planting a bunch more vines, and then we might be okay. I guess I didn't really have to bring this all the way back, but I was coming back over here anyway. Not a very big trailer, but hopefully it gets the job done. Let's return that thing before I forget. Did your job well. Thank you, my friend. And like I said, end of last episode, we might even do a little bit more than... I could always drive across these fields here as a shortcut, but whatever. We might even do a little bit more. We might do some animals. Like some smaller, like easier to manage animals, like sheep or chickens. I'm saving bees for the cereal. We're already doing cows. Not sure when or if we'll do horses at any point. We might throw them on somewhere. I haven't decided where. Sheep are really easy to take care of. And so are chickens, quite frankly. They're pretty easy to take care of. Anything else that we would want to do? Pigs. I was like, what's the other animal? Pigs. Pigs can be a challenge. They need a lot of incoming food to be at full potential. I actually think these large greenhouses take a lot of water. So we may have to make several trips here. But just a few to get them started will be enough. We can always make more trips after that. Yeah, like I said, I think sheep and chickens are the only possibilities on this map that would make some level of sense. I mean, sheep need what? Grass or hay? Chickens need some sort of grain, which we can buy pallets of grain from the store if I can look at the math and figure out. I don't know why I didn't realize that. I thought that was free since we paid for the thing. I did not realize that cost us money. Put about half of it here and half in the other one just to get them rolling. And then we'll come back and we'll figure out how much they actually need to stay fully productive. Well, that explains why we probably don't want to use that water thing that much, because it does cost us money. Why did I think that was free since we paid for the device or the thingy? I mean, it's not like it's super expensive, but any price is a bit more than we probably want to spend right now. All right, let's go look at the production queues. All right, so you're going... I mean, you're only like not even a quarter full on your water. I'm assuming the lettuce is the same. Yeah, you both can hold a lot of water. So it is 1-to-1 for tomatoes. It is half for lettuce. And how much did we just pay? $730. $730 to get how much? What was it? 7,000 liters, I think. A little bit more than 7,000 liters. 7,200. Let's say we got 7,300 liters, which is probably actually correct. So we're paying $1 per for 10 liters. So if we were to get, well, it doesn't really matter. 64 is basically $6, right? So it's more or less $6, a little bit more, but $6 per production cycle, which does mean that for tomatoes, it would be for 1,000 liters, it'd be $100. Okay, 1,000 liters, $100, and tomatoes sell at like 650 if we get a good price. So no, we're still in the way positive on, and I think lettuce is going to be the same basically. Yeah, lettuce is basically double. So yeah, we're fine buying the water. It is such a small investment. Should not be a problem. If I did that math wrong, if you guys feel like I did that math wrong, feel free to let me know where I did it wrong. That's why you don't do math out loud in public, because sometimes you can be wrong. But I think I'm pretty close to right. And then what's the cycler? So the cycle here is 2 cycles per hour. So again, we're going to use the tomatoes because it's easier. What's 1-to-1? And then we can just divide it. Basically, it's going to be the same, approximately the same dollar amount if we get a good price for either one of these. So the math comes out to basically the same. But 2 cycles per hour. So we're getting 128 per hour. So in a 24-hour period of time, I mean, I should be able to do that. We're getting, what, 2,500, something like that? 24 hours times 128 is 3,000 liters of tomatoes. It would be half of that for the lettuce again, but we don't care. 3,000 liters of tomatoes at a good price is, let's say we got 650. Actually, back that up. We need to divide by 1,000. And then times that times 650. $2,000. And then the lettuce would be about $2,000. So that's $4,000. Actually, that is, if I'm doing the math right, per day, right at exactly how much we need to pay off the loan interest. And again, that again does mean we have to get a good price. So maybe not every day we'll get there, but over the course of time, we will have enough to pay off the loan interest from these 2 greenhouses. We add some chickens into the mix, or some sheep. Maybe we're okay. I think either chickens or sheep, even if we were to go buy the food that we would need, I think they both will come out being a positive as well. I mean, eventually you want to grow your own food, but we're not going to be doing anything of that grand scale where it really matters that much. Something to think about. How much is it for the sheep and the chickens? Keep hitting the wrong menu. If we go to animals, chickens would be, I mean, we don't need anything grandiose, at least not to start off with. Like 30 chickens would be plenty. And then sheep, again, same thing. We don't need a grandiose solution right now. I mean, this one does need water, but at some point we could upgrade maybe. But for now, just put in a sheep pasture and a chicken pasture. Called a chicken pasture? Is that what it was actually called? Chicken pen? It is actually called chicken pasture. Would be not a lot of money and potentially pretty economical for us. I think these are some good options for us. If you guys disagree, let me know. But by the time I see your disagreement, I probably would have already done it, to be fair, because I actually think we're about to do it here. Actually, we're going to do it now. I want to drop this off just to get it rolling, but we're already rolling on these, so we don't need to put more water in here right this second. I think we do it. I think we do both. Because why not, right? It means we don't have to do any sort of contracts. Keeps us clean on that. And we've got the money right now to do both of these. We still have to buy the chickens and the sheep, but I mean, chicken and sheep are... chickens especially are not very expensive. Is this going to cover the ground for me? Because I really don't want the ground to look dumb. I'll be honest. I mean, where do we put these? I mean, I could take up part of this field for them. And actually, that might not be a bad deal. Because we're not going to use... I don't think we're going to use this entire field. I think we're going to fill up a bunch of the rest of it. I mean, I could just put them here too, to be fair. Probably okay. Let me get the mouse. Just so I can kind of get it lined up properly. Or at least my opinion of lined up property. It looks pretty even. Tempted to put them a little bit more closer to the front here. I don't know what I'll put behind them, but... I feel like that's going to overlap stuff. You know what I could do? I think I could just flip them around here. Put them facing the... I think this will actually work pretty well. Give us a little bit of space there to move some stuff around, but... Basically put them here, and they still give us plenty of room for the, you know, the grape stuff up this way. I just want to make sure it's still kind of lined up. Looks like all those sticks are basically in a line. So if we put it back here, that'll give us plenty of space there. Okay, that did put grass down for me. Thank you. And then if we do some sheep as well. We don't have to buy the sheep right now. We don't have enough money for this. I think this is worth getting a loan for. Because I think we're going to start making some money. I mean, it does increase our operating expenses, or our loan interest, I should say. But I think we're going to start paying it off soonish. I could be wrong. Maybe we start with the chickens. Do the sheep after a couple days of like some profit. That might be the right move. Upgrade to sheep at some point. I think that's the right move. We'll start with the chickens. Plan that we're going to eventually do sheep, but we're not quite there yet. And kind of go from there. What do we need for chickens? Well, we need to buy some chickens. They need some water, and they need some grain. If we go to our chicken pen. We have to actually go over there and... I'll get them in here in a second. I think this is a good move. I'm hoping you guys agree. I think this is a really good move for us. If we're already breaking even with the two greenhouses, like almost exactly breaking even, then the chickens will give us that little extra profit that we need to start buying the equipment that we want to make our grapes even more profitable. Funny thing is that the two greenhouses are going to be more profitable than our grapes right now. So even though my desire was to be a grape facility, we're making more money off these other things. Per year, per cycle. All right, let's get us some chickens. Chickens are pretty cheap. Age... 0 months, age 6 months. Do we need a rooster? I don't know if we need a rooster, but I kind of wouldn't mind having a rooster. I actually don't know what the ratio looks like. Let me see. Is there any information about chickens on the little academy here? I don't think I saw anything about chickens. Nope, animals is coming. Coming soon. All right, well, just because I want one, I might just get a rooster. Maybe one rooster, a couple of these, and a bunch of these, just to save a little bit of money, because these will age up quickly enough at some point. Okay, one rooster. That's not what I want. Chicken. I mean, I like to leave a little space for them to reproduce at some point. Maybe 10 regular chickens? They're really honest, they're cheap. And then maybe a bunch of these. Maybe 15 of these. It gives us a little bit of space for them to reproduce. If they get up to 30, we can sell off a few. Which isn't worth a lot, but, you know, it's a start. Honestly, I might just do 10 and 10. I don't know if saving money is worth it or not, but we'll go with that. See if they start reproducing at all. We do need to give them some water, and we need to get them some food. Or was it just the sheep that needed water? Did I misremember what I just saw? It probably was. Oh, I just need grain. Okay, it's just the sheep. I knew I saw water. For some reason, I thought they both did. Well, that's okay. We can get you some water over here. And we'll just have to go get some grain. What's that gonna? Is it gonna come in a big bag? Is that what it comes in? I'll leave you parked here for a minute. I mean, we're covered on the. Yeah, we got plenty of water for both of those for a while. What did I say? It was 3,000 per day. So we've got several days of water in both of these, so we're gonna be good for a bit. Let's see the big bag or the grain. I don't think it matters which grain, right? Let me just double check just to make sure I'm not crazy. Wheat, barley, or sorghum. So it really doesn't matter. So let's go look at nothing in the bales, right? That's all just straws and stuff. I mean, it makes sense, but I'm just making sure. Okay, nothing there. So it's going to be the big bags. There's wheat, oat, pig food, road salt. So it's just wheat. Is wheat the only one we can get? I mean, it is labeled chicken feed, to be fair. What about the big pallets? There's big pallet, wheat, big pallet. So it's 1,000 liters for 1,500. Or... 1,000 liters for 1,400. Why are the big bags cheaper? We do need forks and stuff. Does our tractor... Did I already look if our tractor can handle any sort of front-loading type stuff? Cannot. Was this other one able to? No. I mean, it makes sense that these are too small for that, but I was kind of hoping that they could do something. I mean, how much is I mean, we are going to need an actual front loader a forklift, I should say, at some point, right? Just in general. It's more than I was really wanting to spend right now, but we are going to 100% need this at some point. And this would let us carry some big bags over. We're also going to need that trailer to buy at some point as well. Which is the low loader, right? No. Is it miscellaneous? There it is. So 8,000 for that. And then... Let me check the used stuff one more time. Still just the olives. We haven't gone that far. I've been going at pretty slow speed. Show the forklift. That we're going to start using a bit more often because of all this other stuff. And then that trailer starts capping us out a bit. We're going to have to make some money to be able to put more grapes down at this point. We're going to straight up buy this one now. And then we're going to buy the trailer. Technically, this one would take pallets as well. But this one can transport the vehicles, which we know it can do both, technically. So we're going to grab this one. I like the different rims. That's kind of funny. All right, I think that's worth it. Let's go grab that stuff. Oh, we need to get the big bags of grain. I'm probably going to buy 2. I don't know how many we're going to need in the, in length of time. We'll grab 2 just because we can grab those, put those on the back of the trailer pretty quick and easy. And then we'll go from there. Don't look. Don't tell anybody. Don't know what you're talking about. It's just weeds anyway. I mean, who cares about me driving over some weeds? What is the best time to sell tomatoes and other things? Like February. So right before we have to put down some more grapes. Possible we can get enough from that to afford some more grapes. Who knows? All right, let's get you to put those bags on here. I think the fork will still pick them up, won't they? Truth be told, I actually don't know. We'll find out together. And then we can make the forks go wider. Pick them both up at the same time, I think. I know there's technically bag hooks that you can get, but I think this will work. A little bit high, obviously, but other than that, I think we're on target. Stay on target. Why are you not picking up? I guess you're a little bit off center there. I get a good view here. There we go. I like how the bag sags down even. That was actually kind of cool. All right, we're going to put you... we're going to have to put you side by side. I don't think I can put you coming in from the front, can I? It's going to make it a little hard to carry this forklift back over there with me. Can I get you on here like this? I like that the fact that they're swinging. For some reason, that kind of makes me happy that it's like realistic-ish physics. Yeah, there's no way I can get that over there. We're going to have to come in from the side. Probably means I'm about to throw these things off of here. That's a lot of chicken feed for the 21 chickens we got. I think these chickens are going to be good for a while. Can I strap those down? Don't know if my forklift will fit on there now, but we'll try. We're going to have to come back for it. I mean, if I undo the straps, I think it's possible I could squeeze it on there. Let's see here. Unfold trailer. Is that going to knock those things down? Possibly. We'll find out. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to figure this out. No, basically there. Guess I could have left the bags on the hook when I drove this thing up here. Come to think of it. I think I could actually tip this back up in the tractor. It's going to be so bad. This is going to be a... We're about to explode everything. Oh, I didn't know the sides came down on this thing. I was not paying attention, apparently. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so bad. I love it though. It's so bad. All right. All right. Unfold trailer. I knew something like that was going to happen. How fast can this thing go? A whole... Oh, goodness, this thing can go 16 miles an hour. We're good. Zip across this field real quick in a hurry. I need to buy this field for the sole purpose of just putting a road here. And then sell it back. Would the road stay if I drew a road on here with the paintbrush thingamajigger and then sold the field back? Would the road stay? Obviously, completely irrelevant, but it would be kind of funny. I'm coming, chickens. We'll get you guys taken care of soon. If I don't want to drive over the field, I can just drive down the side over here. All right, get this dropped off. Make the chickens happy. Oh, I should unhook those. All right, here we go. I'll get these lined up again. Well, in theory, the width should be mostly okay, although not quite. Oh, I think it already dropped him off, didn't it? Oh, look at there. How easy is that? No idea where I'm going to store these now. Now that I've sold my building and I actually have a use for it now. I guess I could store these under the house over here. I don't know if these are affected by the weather, but just to be safe. It's going to be a little hard for us to get this under there, but I think we can make it work. Mostly. That'll count. We'll take it. And there we go. Chickens got some food. Are they now producing? Well, or doing something. I don't think they're going to be making eggs yet because I think they have to be at the older age. So maybe I should have just bought a bunch of them because they're not that expensive. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having some of different ages so they can kind of grow into it. Or is the... Do they still make eggs even if they're not at reproduction? I mean, that wouldn't make sense to me because reproduction is literally eggs, isn't it? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, I think we're good. I think we're gonna call it an episode there. Let me know what you guys think. We've got some multiple forms of productivity now. We're gonna be getting some eggs soon. Where's our rooster? I'm gonna check out our rooster. Look at that rooster. That was a very good looking rooster. But yeah, we got multiple forms of production. Still doing the grapes. That is definitely wants to be one of our priorities, but these other things are also pretty low maintenance, easy. Here's the guest tomatoes. Kind of looking a little peculiar at the moment, but we'll go with it. There's the lettuce. Plenty of water in both of these. And I've been going at game 1 speed this whole time. We'll definitely be speeding up. In fact, we'll probably just be fast forwarding to tomorrow at this point because everybody's got everything they need and they've got enough to make it to tomorrow. At this point, we fast forward to tomorrow. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.